little messed up. It's Friday and I'm on board. I gotta play my song again. I gotta play it. Where's it at? I gotta play my intro. I went live on my TikTok and my my YouTube page, but I always play my intro song. So, wait, here it is. Good afternoon, Jay. Jay Arnold, is that your last name? Where did the Arnold come from? Just because in my family, that's like, well, it's not a maiden name. It's like my grandma's maiden name. So I feel like we could be related. Blair's here? Blair, where you been? Where you been, Blair? I'm just bored today, and I was like, let's chat. And I didn't even get to play the song. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's all I wanted to play. Who's here? Oh, Andrew. Did Andrew already leave? Andrew's over on my... I did an impromptu. I was bored today, just doing some videos and stuff, nothing going on. And before the weekend started, I was like, let's go live because, well, I did go live kind of long on my Wednesday live. But I was gone for like 3 weeks out of town. So I was like, you know what time it is, Andrew. But I felt like it's been so long since I went live anywhere. So I was like, let's go live, see who's on, because this isn't my normal time. Rishi! Rishi's here? Rishi, do you ever sleep? Rishi's never sleeps. And Silex is here. And over on, because you know I'm on TikTok also. So who's here? Blair says, sorry, really busy. How are you and the fam? We're doing good. I've been out of town, that's what I said, for over 2 weeks. So it was like 3 weeks in a row I wasn't on any of my lives. And look, I'm itching. A mosquito got me. Oh, it's Jay Arnold. It's his middle name. And and Arnold, because over on TikTok they have a Jay Arnold. It's not only my dad's grandma's maiden name, but it's my dad's name. I should have just said that. Julian Arnold. Arnold is my dad's first name. Arnold Reed is his middle name. But everybody, when I had a son, Zachary, they were like, oh, you're going to put anything? So I was like, oh, I wanted to put my dad's name and my son's name, but I didn't give him Arnold. Do you like that middle name? He got the middle name Reed. My dad's same middle name, because I was like, we can't do an Arnold. We can't. Sorry for the Arnolds if you like your middle name. I was just like, my dad never liked it. Oh, what am I drinking and talking? Thank you, Andrew. Morthy. Hi, H. Are you trying to pick me up, Morthy? Rishi said, I'm doing good. And Demon Smoke. I need to come on different times sometimes. Because I always do Wednesday morning, but I know every people live around the world, so different times is probably a good thing. Because I never get to see Demon Smoke. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, I'm glad you came to say hi, Demon Smoke. Do you have a middle name? Multiple name? Yes, my middle name is Ann. Amanda Ann. It's my middle name. But it's weird because my sister's middle name's Ann. My mom's middle name's Ann. Her sister's middle name Ann. And her other sister's middle name Ann. I'm like, I was over the Ann. I was like, so when my daughter's born, I was like, they're like, oh, you're going to name her Ann? Middle name Ann? And I was like, no, we've used enough of the Ann. We can't come up with something new. And it don't even mean anything. It's not like anybody, like, except for middle names in the family. Never cared for Julian. That's why I use Jay. Oh, I like that name, Julian. I don't know why I don't like it. Hi, Amanda. You should react to Sophia Carson's new song, Fool's Gold. It's so good. Oh, I haven't even heard of it. I'm telling you. Reacting to songs is such a pain. Because I react to, like, one of that Olivia Rodrigo's. Oh, wait, that's not the right way to say her last name, is it? Rodriguez. You know what I'm talking about, the High School Musical girl? They blocked right away. Like one of Miley Cyrus's songs. I know, look at my arm, I'm itching. I got a big mosquito bite. one of Miley Cyrus's song that was what was new at the time, blocked it, like, especially popular songs, like, I would say Sophia Carson, I feel like they would block it right away. And it's frustrating. Like right away, block. Like as soon as I start uploading, they just know and they block it right away. Who else I did? Oh, I did. Don't laugh at this, but my TikTok people, that the TikToker Little Huddy, and he did a song, but because I met him, I was like, I want to react to Little. I met him, and he did it with that Charlie D'Amelio. You know her. She was in it, American Sweetheart or something, the name of it. But blocked. They blocked me out. All the songs they like to block. What did Blair say? My middle name is McEwen. Blair McEwen. I use that seems like a last name for a middle name, right? McEwen. That seems like it should be a last name. That seems like you have two last names, Blair. Tim Berg Vlogs is here. I'm surprised everybody's showing up. And Bicca. Oh, it's 1:45 p.m. for you, Demon Smoke. I'm so overdue on a vacay. Haven't had one in over a year. Listen, Andrew, I was too. I was a year and a half. And this is me. I was used to traveling all the time. Like at least once a month, I felt like I was gone. So when I was fully vaccinated, I got my full back and the world started opening up, I did my 2-week vacation. But I not only did that, was gone 2 weeks, I planned like 3 more. I did. So next month, what is today? Actually, in a couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks, I'm going, maybe 2 weeks. I'm going to New Orleans, but that's just to visit family because I haven't seen my family there in forever. But I'm going there for a week. Then in August, I'm going to Tennessee. Like got a little house in the mountains, so I'm going there for a week, like a family vacation. And then next summer, I got like a cruise booked. I was ready. That's how ready I was, Andrew. I was like, let's just go. And I booked them when everything was still cheap, which is good. Because when they started opening up and then they started like the plane tickets, I took this 2-week thing and I flew to different destinations and I paid some of it was credit because I had to cancel some plane trips from last year and they gave me credit. But then still, like when I booked the plane tickets, it was like $50, $75 each, like one way. Yeah, and this is to like Orlando, the places I went. It was so cheap. And then I waited like 2 weeks though, and I booked tickets for New Orleans for us to go there. While also the rest of the family had credit. So I was like, we got to use the rest of y'all's credit because they wouldn't let me use it. It has to be like each person, right? And then it jumped up within 2 weeks. I'm like, I'm glad I booked that other ones when it was super cheap. But like the cruise, because I also had to like cancel a cruise last year that was supposed to do my dream cruise to Alaska. That was like my trip I wanted to do when I won The Price is Right. And they canceled it. So I like rebooked it, but I rebooked it on like, first it was Carnival. And y'all know, you might know Carnival. Like that's the budget cruises, right? Or it was the party one, but it's like the cheaper one. But I was like, I'm going on a cruise. I ain't taking, it ain't going to be no budget cruise. This is going to be like the careful, big time. They better clean, wipe down everything cruise. So I booked like a Royal Caribbean. Yeah, that's what it was, Royal Caribbean. And it was cheaper than the one I had at Carnival when I booked it at the time. So when I booked my stuff, it was when stuff was cheap. And that's why I wanted to do it then. I was like, let's get it in now. What did I miss over here? Wait, did you catch the Chauvin? I did. I just watched it. I just was watching it. My mom's maiden name. And your kids on summer. Yeah, they're on summer vacation. Disney Cruise is great. I know. This is how great a Disney Cruise is. When COVID was going around, I watched that show on HBO Max, The Last Cruise or something, where the first cruise that got the COVID and had to shut down and quarantine them like for months or whatever. I was on a Disney cruise at that time. At that same time, I was on a cruise. But I felt safe on a because Disney, like everywhere you went, they was giving you hand sand and make you wipe your hands. Like they're a clean cruise. So I appreciate that. But yes, I did watch the Chauvin sentencing. I don't know because what is the max he could have got? The people were asking for 30 years in prison. But then his family came on and they but then he got like 22. I was like, that's still, I know it's not the max he could have got, but he's still gonna be in there because he's like my age. He's like 45, so 22 years, that's like 60 if he lasts that long because, going to prison, he's gonna get some stuff. First, being a police, because they always say when like the police officers go to prison, they always say that when the police go to prison, like they get beat up anyway because they, I don't know, but then police, and not only a police, but the high profile case with it, he might not last that long in prison. I'm just saying. Let me catch up with the comments here because I'm already, I didn't know this many people would be, I would thought I might come here talking to myself because I don't usually come on at this time. Hi, Indian. Ambic is too, oh my gosh, you're up late. You're up late there, Ambic. Please react, enjoy, Jamie. I don't know what that is. Happy to see, oh, you too, Demon. It's been too long. It's been too long since we've chatted. Just got my ticket for Black Widow. I just looked. I am supposed to get the screener Monday. They messed up something. I don't know. They messed up something. So I'm getting the Black Widow screener Monday. I'm excited. This is bad. I'm excited for it. But still, I'm like with already WandaVision coming out and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, now Loki. I'm like, I was excited a year ago for Black Widow when we got a story that's kind of like a backstory, but it don't really move like, anything along within the MCU. Now that we have all these shows that's moving things along, I'm like, I'm still excited, but I'm still just like, I don't know. I'm not as excited as I was, maybe is what I'm saying. Like I was super like, I can't wait for Black Widow. And now with all these, I'm like, oh, I'm happy for Black Widow, but not like I was. You know what I mean? Like it feels just so late. What did it say? Ma'am, you should react to Addie Shika, the information. Oh, well, I will. I don't even have a pen, but I'll try to remember that. Tim, that sounds fun. What did Andrew 8 say? Awesome. One of my friends just moved to Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm going right back like that. I don't know how far Knoxville is, like Gatlinburg, where I've been there before, the Gatlinburg, and we love it, especially in the summer up in the mountains. But look, I'm on a mission to see bears. Last time we went, we didn't see any bears. If I have to put something out to attract the bears, I won't do that. I won't do that. I know they say that's not good to do, but I might be tempted because I've been to Tennessee how many times? Everybody talking about, oh, you'll see bears. Never saw bears. Never. Bollywood Therapy's here. Did you witness any crazy airline behavior? I've never been on a cruise, even though I live by the ports. I have a planned one. First, Bollywood, I was disappointed that I didn't. I was like ready because, I don't know if you saw my TikToks of like, they had that crazy lady that were like the video went viral. And then I did like all these fun little TikToks with it. But then I was on a mission. I was like, oh, I'm going to. Because you hear it, right? They're like, oh, the amount of people going crazy on the airlines just because they don't want to wear a mask and all this stuff. That I was like, I'm sure, especially as much as I traveled. Like I was at the airport a lot. I went from here to North Carolina to Florida. Like I went on multiple not a one. I was upset. I guess it's a good thing because sometimes they had to like make emergency landings, right, for the people going on crazy on the plane. But I was ready to record. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get me a video. Not a one. Andrew, I've been on a cruise back in 2014, Norwegian. Went to Florida and the Bahamas. I love cruising. I do. Bollywood Therapy, you should go on one too. Because, look, wait, we're talking about cruises, and then Tom Cruise shows up. Hi, calling me beautiful. Hey, Tom. That's like a sign or something that we all should do. We should all do a cruise. I bet they're still cheap. Like when I got mine, rebooked it, and I don't play around with cruise. Like when I love me a cruise. That's my splurge vacations. And I get a balcony. Like I go all out. I'm like, I need my balcony. Because especially like if you're going, I'm going to Alaska. I want to see all the views and all that. I can't have, well, first, if you're in the bottom, you don't even have like a window. But I can't just have like a little porthole. I want to see the views and then go out on the balcony and just, I splurge, I do. But I've been on a lot. I love them because you can go to different locations just like that. You go to the Bahamas, right? And you go to the Bahamas and check out the area, then come back on the cruise and have the comforts and do all your. I wonder how they'll do buffets. That's another thing I love about a cruise is a buffet. I don't know if I'll even next year. I don't know if I'll trust a buffet. We might have like we have that Delta variant COVID now. What is it going to be? We might have like the Tango Foxtrot. I don't know why I said that because it's the Delta, but you know what I mean. It might be a crazy variant then, but I do miss a buffet. I do. L Brownies. Oh, that's not a nice name. Sorry, that was my boyfriend. What did your boy? You like L Brownie? That's not a nice name, L Brownies. We've got a new boyfriend. Why do they keep talking about boyfriends and brownies? I think that, and Tom Cruise. I think they're coming in my chat. They're the L Brownies and the Tom Cruise is trying to get my chat up. I like your channel so much, especially reactions to any. Love. Oh, thank you, Manash. Sending love. Oh, wait, who's over here? Anime Edit. Oh, they might have left. Hi, Anime Edit over on TikTok. I like to do the dual live streams. I do, because hardly nobody comes on TikTok. When they do, though, people get mad over here. I know. Do you watch Jane McDonald's cruise show? I never heard of that. Hi, I'm your fan, but I always request you one song, but you're not. Shredevi's. I'm going to do it just for you. What is it? Shredevi's song, Kate. You know what? Kate Nan. Is it Kate Nan Cat? Oh, no, wait, it's not that one. What is it? Kate Nan Rhett. Look, I copied it. I'm going to because I don't have even my pen with me. But I'm going to copy and paste it over here because you just want the one song. Like some people come over and request a bunch. You said you'll be happy with this one song. I'm going to put on my list. I should do it next week. Next week sometime, I promise. I live so close to Port. Oh, okay. I'm in Florida, so it's such an easy vacation. And I'm so close to the Caribbean. Bollywood, you should do it. You should do it because I bet like cruises are still super cheap. People are still, and you don't have to book it for this year. Like you can even book them, I think, like 2 years out. That'll give you time to pay because they ain't not cruises, but everything's a cut. Like it includes your food, entertainment. Oh my gosh, I love all the like I will go around the day and you can go to different, and they have like all the time trivia is going on. So you go in different parts and they're doing this kind of trivia, this kind of trivia. Some people like going like, especially with the carnival, it's more party and they'll be out by the pool and doing like hairiest chests. I don't like all that stuff. I don't. I like the trivia. I guess I'm just like a stick in the mud or something. Like I like the trivia. I don't like all that stuff you up on the pool and taking your shirt off and all that. But then at night they have comedy shows that I go into, and then they'll have like even kind of productions on stage and game shows, and then they'll pick people at the audience for game show. I'm telling you, it's fun. I love a cruise. And then you get spoiled because you have all your meal. Like you cruises are to eat too. Like if you want, like I come off a cruise and I'm like, I'm tired of eating. That's how I feel. I'm like, I can't eat no more. I can't. Have you watched No, Marbach? I haven't. Hi, Martin. And Ronnie Dodge is here. They just talking themselves over there. And that's a really famous Shredevi song. Hardy did a tribute to it. Really? Oh, all right. Well, listen, I have it on my list. I promise I'm going to do it next week. Yeah. Oh, what did they say? Josh Ratna, Shredevi is the greatest actress. Rip Shredevi. I love Shredevi. What is over here? What did they say? I love you, King Julian. Who's King Julian? I don't know what they were talking over there on TikTok. Anyway, I'm actually just surprised to see y'all all here. What do you want to talk about? F9? You want to talk about a movie? That's the latest one I saw. Out today in the theaters. I did my little TikTok on it. I don't know if you saw. Go look at my shorts because I like my daughter helped me video the Fast and Furious 9 TikTok because they gave, I always get the swag. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all. Like I've been getting so much stuff for like the movies. Y'all don't even want to see like on my floor. You don't even want to see all this junk I have in here. I need to like clean house and get rid of this stuff. I even look over here. I even forgot about these. I was like, what is this? And it's like cookies I had for that Rugrats stuff. And I gave my son one. And I was like, this is how much stuff. Like I'd have too much stuff. I need to donate it or something. And a lot of it's kind of younger stuff. So my kids don't like, some of it. They like some of it, but like dolls and things, like they'll send me that. And I'm like, my daughter's 13. My son's going to be 16. They're outgrown that. Rodney Dollar, did you get a screener for Black Widow? Not yet. I will this weekend. So I don't know when embargo breaks though. But I'll have a screener, so I'll definitely have a review coming. Why is everybody, what are all these L brownies? What did Tom say? You're a bot. And then he said my teeth are yellow. I use whitening toothpaste, thank you. Might be from coffee. Coffee kind of stains it sometimes. Where are you from? I live in St. Louis, Missouri. Hi, Sicilian. Follow me over on TikTok. Embargo. Look, you even know, Rodney. You even know the embargo. So I think I get it Sunday or Monday, one of those days. So what date is that? 29th is Tuesday. Oh, I'll have a review that when embargo breaks then. Can't wait for Black Widow. 2 years since the last MCU. I know, but listen, Rodney, let's talk, because with all the new stuff coming out in the Disney Plus, with all the new stuff, are you like, do you think it's like I mean, I'm excited for it, but then I'm like, how long is this going to be? Like this isn't going to move it forward. It's, the hype is kind of over, but no, don't. I won't say that. I won't say the hype's over because I'm excited. I love some Black Widow and to see the backstory, but I'm just saying like, it's not really going to move the story forward, like the MCU story forward. So I was like, I'm still excited to see it. I still am. I just hope Black Widow doesn't have the same issues as, look, representing. Representing. Do you like the original series? Just spill a drink on your head. See this, this Tom Cruise is, put the user in a timeout. He's just coming up here and her trolling. We don't need all that. This is supposed to be, I was bored on my chat. I wanted to come talk to y'all today, bored on a Friday. And then we got this guy talking about spilling drinks. And that's going to bring me a little PTSD because I already fried my computer one time live on a live stream. It was like 3 years ago. And because I did something with my coffee and it spilled and it fried my computer and he's talking about spill a drink. That's going to give me PTSD. I do wish they made a Black Widow from very early on, but justice for the character. And that's the thing, and they did, right? We were supposed to get it how long ago? But then COVID hit and all that stuff. So, I mean, they did do it just with the planning. I wish they would have kind of released it even before WandaVision. Or just released it on Disney Plus. I guess this is one. I'll see if this is one that deserves to be on the big screen and that's why they held out on it, because they were like, we have to get this one on the big screen. You can put users in timeout. Because he was getting on my nerves. He could have said all that other stuff, talked about my teeth, but then he gonna bring up the PTSD with my drink. And then I was like, you out of here, Tom Cruise. We always know with him in the Scientology, he over there trying to cause some trouble. I should have known when I saw Tom Cruise's name on there. my niche. What do you prefer? Series or T-Series or PewDiePie? PewDiePie. I can't even say it. I never watched PewDiePie. My kids have, but I've never. I watch T-Series all the time because I check out all the videos there. So I guess I prefer T-Series because I've never seen the PewDiePie. That's why I said my kids saw it. I walked by. He seemed like just because he's like the video games, right? I don't play video games, so. Oh yeah, I don't think I saw your review for Raya. The poster of Black Widow in white looks a bit photoshopped. I'm here because I'm bored too, just laying in bed, snuggling with my dog. I know. I don't know what it is about today, but I feel like I have things to do, and I don't really feel like doing it. I did just remember I had some stuff on the stove and the water boiling. Bella! Oh, I better tell Bella to shut it off. Bella! Uh-oh. I hope it. I'm in my office. She always. Will you shut the stove off?
What?
I know I had one and then I totally forgot and it just hit me and I'm doing a live.
Okay.
I'm glad it didn't burn down the house. That would have been for exciting day. Not exciting in a good way, but it's a close call. It's a close call. I mean, let's hope for the long wait is worth it for Black Widow. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I know, like, because, I'm friends with a lot of the PR people and stuff, and a couple of them from Disney that have seen it, and they said it's, like, really, really good. They were like, oh, yeah, it's good. So I trust them on that. But that was kind of one of their complaints. They were like, what? Oh, he said, oh, my God, because I almost burned it down. No, but that he did say he was like kind of the same thing. He was like, "Oh, it's really good. Love seeing Black Widow and seeing the character again, and the story's really good and entertaining, and the other characters, all the her sister and the guy, I forget his name, but then also he said kind of the same thing. Like I asked him about, and he was like, "Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it don't move the story forward, so you're just like, it doesn't, especially with all this new stuff coming out, but I'm still excited." Demon Smoke. I know that was, how did I forget that I better go soon. That's what happened. I'm like, I'm bored. And then it just hit me. I'm glad Bollywood said something. Tom Cruise, a random bored 16-year-old. I guess we're all bored today. Is the Tom Cruise person the same one who went loose on set of Mission Impossible yelling? Right? And then right? Wasn't it because of COVID and they weren't wearing masks and he like went crazy and like, wear a mask. And then didn't it get, because it was shut down once, but even after that, didn't it get shut down again? Like recently with the Mission Impossible because of the same thing? And I said, I was like, I bet Tom Cruise really going crazy now. Really? Is social media content creation, movie reviews, what you do for a living? I've always been curious. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, so I have my own site which is where I make most of my money. YouTube don't. Let me tell you, Bollywood, YouTube don't make your money. YouTube, like zero. Well, I'll get maybe like 20 something bucks a month. But it's not like much, especially when I first started and first got, I used to get a lot more, but then they did that. What was it? They did that with the kid. It was Copa. What's the name of it? People remember. And it really, everybody must know because like the content like the YouTubers, like were really crazy, like mad, right? When they passed it because it like affected their revenue and it affected me, but I wasn't making much anyway. But it still cut like whatever I got in half, so it really was pennies. But then I have my site and I make money just from doing movie reviews. They don't pay me to do movie reviews, but just from traffic that goes to my sites and ads on there. And then I can do sponsored work for like social media and everything like that. So that's kind of how I get paid. But mainly it's from just the ads on my site, my regular site, because people go there to read my movie reviews and stuff. And you know what, Bollywood? I don't know if I told you that, because you probably know I told you like my my degree. I have a master's degree, right? And I worked in a research lab for 15 years. And then I left that to like pursue doing this because I started, not only did I do movie reviews, like I would go on the red carpets and interview the stars and all that stuff. And so I was starting to have a kind of turn all that stuff down. And I was like, I'm going to just pursue doing this instead because you know what? Science don't make no money either. I was making more doing this just on getting ads and stuff from my site, from the traffic and everything, than in science. Research don't make no money. That's when people were like, oh, like they don't want to trust scientists and I'm like, scientists are not in this with the vaccines and stuff. Scientists make no money. They do it because they want to like find things and help humanity and the good of. I'm gonna get on my political. If you keep me going with this, I'm gonna get on Rodney. And now Mission Impossible is I know. I didn't see your comment then, but I saw that too, Rodney, and I was like, oh, he's really going crazy now. You know, Tom Cruise really gonna go crazy now once that's the Mission Impossible got shut down again. Do you like the Munster? I like the Munsters. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen them. I hate how better people like you side with mainstream. Y'all look gullible because you're so good-hearted. I don't know what he meant. What Corona meant there. Is that? And what is that? Lots of love sending my love back, Satya. I don't resent you for it, but it aids my is that Tom Cruise undercover? What is that? I was saying Corona. I don't get this many like people coming in just spamming stuff in the mornings, but they must come out in the afternoons on a Friday, huh? But it aids in towards ending the oh my goodness. They got some characters that come out. Apparently one review, I think by the name of Beyond the Trailer, is a little harsh on her Black Widow non-spoiler videos. Well, how is she even doing, like, because embargo hasn't broken yet, right? I mean, they could say they saw it and all that, but wait, who is that name? Beyond, that sounds familiar. Who is that? Because I'm not supposed to I think that person. Because my friend don't like him. I've never even seen him. But that name sounds familiar. Have you seen the pics of Michael Keaton on the set of I haven't a Bruce Wayne? Oh, I haven't. I'm gonna have to put him in. Look, they got a timeout too. They're gonna get a timeout too. They're getting on my nerves. This is Friday. We're just chilling. Almost burned the house down. We don't need all that kind of stuff. We don't need all that. Oh, Tom Cruise is back. Well, how come we put on the timeout and then how did he come? These timeouts don't work. How did he come back? Did they only put it for like a little while? Technical. Hi, technical. Ronnie, 2020 pre-pandemic could have been a huge film for female directors doing big action blockbusters. Kate Shortland. But then the pandemic happened. And they say the pandemic like affected women, especially in the workforce, the most. Like I read many stories, probably because a lot of them had to stay home and take care of the kids when they were all out of school, to virtual schooling because the schools weren't open. I feel like it affected women a lot too. I'm with you on that, Rodney. I'm with you on that. We love thank you, Satya. So strange to see 3 films directed by 3 underperformed: Birds of Prey, Mulan, and that now all eyes are on Black Widow. I bet Black Widow does well though. I mean, it's Marvel. It's Marvel. It's got to do well. When has the Marvel not done well? It's going to do well. Terrence is here too. I need to just come on sometime, like do a little surprise in the afternoons, because this is when I get to see some of my favorite people that don't wake up early enough in the morning. Terrence, or in other parts of the world. Grace Randolph. Yeah, that's it. Grace Randolph, is her name, or as I call her, Voldemort. That's the one. I'm not supposed to like her. That's because they have like rivals with my friends. I've never seen her stuff, never seen it, but that's just what I'm not supposed to. Hey, Terrence, just block. I don't know how to block them, Rodney. I know how it says timeout and that, but it doesn't show how to block when you hit those little dots. I don't know what that means. I'm from Greenland. Hi, Avani's flags. You know, they should be making a reboot movie of the Munsters. Ron Zombie. Oh, that would be interesting. I mean, they reboot everything else, right? Why not that? The only time Marvel didn't do well was Incredible Hulk. Oh, yeah. But those were still kind of early on, right? Need my mornings. Mulan was weak. Birds of Prey was. I liked Birds of Prey a lot. Especially Black Widow will do fine. But that's what I'm saying, Terrence. Like, and they're not nervous. They're not nervous, I think, about Black Widow doing bad. They're like, it's going to do well, especially as long as it's been, like you said, since like a Marvel movie came out. I don't know how to block him. Look, he's back. How do I do it? Maybe hide. Let me try that. Does that work? Okay. I think I don't know how to get rid of this. Tom Cruise has it's a Scientology power. That's what it is. He keeps coming back as much as time. That Xanu, ain't that the Scientology like person they follow, Xanu? Did you see I get Suicide Squad? You do? That's exciting. Congrats, Ronnie. Plus, I usually fall asleep around 3 or 4 a.m. Demon Smoke, I go to bed at like 9 p.m. latest, maybe 10. Just needed more action. Mom basically tried to make a different take on the story, and we know how that. I liked the Mulan too, but I will tell you this: I might be biased with the Mulan because it was the last movie I saw in theaters before the pandemic. Well, it didn't, not really theaters, because I went to the red carpet of it in the premiere in LA, so I got to see it on the big screen. And I was like, that was like the last movie, and that's all I thought about like for months, was like, oh, remember when because I love going to the movies, and I was like, so maybe I had a little bias with that. I did. And plus, on the big screen Mulan, do they even play? Because it came on Disney Plus. I wonder if they replayed it in any theaters. It was like a different experience seeing it in theater. Just it was visually stunning, gorgeous. The music, you know how everything. That's why I'm saying, I bet that's why they waited for this Black Widow in the theaters. Because sometimes with certain movies, it's a different experience. F9, which I went and saw Monday, had my review up of that. And it's out today, only in theaters. I was like, because that's a movie that you just need in theaters, with the car chases and the crazy car stunts and the music, and you just need that in the theater. You do. I'm going to tell you this about F9. It was way too long. 2.5 hours. I was complaining about it every day. I've been complaining about that one. I already lost my spot. Y'all are chatting too much now. Can I say a green phase? Yeah. First of all, the MCU films is phase 1. Didn't do well. Iron Man brought the big money during phase 1. Maybe Mulan wasn't bad, but I feel like kind of film by. Oh, I read that one. React to more. I will, Ayush. MCU films would do fine financially, even though they're not all great. Some films are better than others. Birds of Prey. I enjoy Birds of Prey too. I think because I even went into that expecting it to be bad. I think that's maybe why I was like, this is going to be terrible, but I want to go see it. And then I was surprised. I was like, I really liked it. I enjoyed, but why the long title? Oh, I know the long title was ridiculous. Though someone in the studio must have been crazy to have chosen that long. I don't even remember it. I mean, everybody just calls it Birds of Prey. I don't even remember what the rest was. And yeah, they were filming the Flash movie here in the UK at St. Paul's Cathedral. Saw first look. It's Sasha Super. That's neat. Why do I know they never film more stuff over here? Mulan was a flat film that took away from all the magic. They made Mulan special in the animated film. The Mulan animated is much better because well, yeah, it's totally different than the animated. But I'm telling you, I didn't like the animated. I tried watching, I couldn't get into it. It wasn't a Birds of Prey film. It was really, well, that's true. That was really a Harley Quinn film. That's true. Remember the Birds of Prey? They didn't even give the leader of the team in the movie. Like that's what I said. That's true. It was like more Harley Quinn with a little peppered in of the other girls. But oh, you're gonna see F9 on Tuesday. It's one to see in the theaters. Just expect a really long movie. Like that sucker. 2.5. Like there's only so much car chase. They have a backstory. Terrence, they have a good backstory, but it was too long. 2.5 hours. I was like, I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do with your 2.5 hour long movie. They have tried making a reboot of the TV show in like, I didn't even know that, or early 2010. Not the same monsters look. They look more human than the monsters, so NBC canceled it and they're testing nothing. That's why I said you get a reboot of every other thing under the sun. So probably Paramount Plus should pick that one up. They reboot everything, don't they? They did the Saved by the Bells, the iCarly that just came out. What did they do? They did the reboot of like the first Real World. Did you see that? I just got the Paramount Plus, so that's why I was like all into it. But like they reboot every single thing. They're gonna be the one. They're the ones to contact for Monsters reboot. They reboot everything. What else they did? The Punky Brewster. And I said Saved by the Bell. They reboot everything on the Paramount Plus. I was like, y'all, they can't even think of anything, I guess, to do original. They just let's reboot. What else we're going to reboot today? You should send them. Give them some ideas, Demon Smoke. Send it to them. Be like, you should you should definitely do the Monsters reboot. I bet you they'll pick it up. When are you going to use PlayStation 4 again? Are you ready to use the dark? I don't know who Carl's talking to. Must be Carl. You confused? Because I don't play PlayStations. I don't play none of that. My son and the husband does. Fast Nights and BBC in theaters, not the same at home. The theater experience. Oh yeah, that's why I said. And it's not. It's only in theaters they're playing it. Only right now. So I was like, that's on purpose because that needs to be seen on the big screen. It's crazy, ridiculous. But I even like the ridiculous. Some people, like my husband, didn't like it as much. He was just like, it's too over the top. It's too, and I'm like, yeah, but it's Fast and Furious. It's supposed to be crazier and crazier each one. And this one gets crazy. Like they put a car in space. That's how crazy it gets. Like Captain Marvel did well, yet people still hated it. That's what I said. Marvel's going to do. And the way, well, this one, I don't know, because it's not part of like bringing the story forward, That's a lot of the reasons it does well. Hi, Tights. I enjoy Birds of Prey, but not comic accurate. Don't let Marvel control anything, period. Was she in control of that? What Greenlit phrase should I say? I don't know. Hi, maybe. Say I'm cute. How does Amanda is cute and Greenland? Green. How do you say it? Greenlandic? Like Supergirl will be in Flash movie in the scene. Oh, hi Emily. I mean, I love the Beauty and the Beast live action, but then when the Lion King came in, it was just for money, nothing much. Captain Marvel's mediocre, whack character. They shoehorned the character before Endgame. Black Widow's better character anyway. She should be in the film. She should have had a film before Captain Marvel. It is weird how they're doing it after. Like after we know her fate, I always thought that. But maybe she'll do a Loki. Maybe she'll do a Loki and come back. And then when they did the scene with the female heroes, my head was like, Black Widow should. Oh, I know. That's what I said. They should have got rid of Captain. I listen. I'm not even that big of a Captain Marvel fan, so don't get mad at me. But I like that was one of the hardest characters I think. Even over Iron Man. Even over Iron Man to lose. I'm like, oh, Black Widow. It's okay. I've got a recliner. Book for the cinema. I'm going brand new local one to me. 30 reboot of, and Rugrats. Yes, that was another one. I told you. Look, I got the cookies right there. They rebooting everything. I don't know much about the Supergirls in the Flash movie. That Supergirl in the Flash movie is not I care about. That one is from Injustice and the see. Look, Terrence gets into these. He's the comic genius on this stuff. And ours are before the bench one. At least there's a drag race on Paramount Plus. There is. What is the reboot of the First Real World? Like Reunion? Yeah. So you remember the First Real World? They had the what's his name? He went on the MTV. I can't remember his name, but he was like one of those hosts for the MTV. And then they had I don't remember any of their names, but it was like the original Real World first one from New York. That it was that cast from New York. The original cast. Was his name Eric? Because he was the one that became popular for that, and he went on to become one of those like Carson Daly's, but he was usually like shirtless with his muscles, like at a pool. I feel like his name is Eric, but yeah, they brought him back together, and brought him into the house together, like a reunion of the First Real World, and they have him there talking about. So it was like the original season 1 Real World cast. And it's on Paramount Plus. That's what I said. Paramount Plus, Rugrats reboot, everything, all these reboots is at Paramount Plus. They bring it back. Where was the Friends one? I don't think that was Paramount Plus. I think that was on like HBO Max. But I wouldn't be surprised. New Rugrats, I didn't watch it, but I never really watched the old Rugrats, to be honest. So I don't know how this Tom Cruise keeps coming back. I hide him. I put him in timeouts. I don't know. It doesn't allow me to block. Now he's trolling Terrence. Wait. Oh, show. See, now he's just over in here trolling. I saw it, but I lost my place. Let me see. We've got to watch a bunch of. No! Did you see? I did the Halloween Kills like trailer reaction. That one makes me so mad. That one makes me mad. Who's over there? Hi, it's Zach. Oh, I had some people on TikTok. But I did that reaction. And I even watched that other movie. When they don't scare me to death, those scary movies, I just saw a car come in. I don't know who that is. I get angry because I'm like, you'll see I did the trailer reaction for that Halloween Kills. It just made me mad. It's 3 in the morning. Rocky, get some sleep. I gotta go soon anyway. I gotta cook dinner. Almost burning the house down. Starting dinner and then forgetting about it. I believe a version of Supergirl getting the Flash movie is Laura Lane Kent. She's Superman. And Lois Lane's daughter. Really? Oh. I don't know that much about Superman. That's Terrence Field right there. First of all, Fast and Furious is supposed to be over the top. That's part of the fun. That's what I said, Terrence. I'm with you on that. I was like, the more ridiculous, the better. But it's just too long. Like, I'm still mad about. I know some of y'all from my India people that likes the Bollywood movies too, especially like 2.5 hours ain't nothing because the Bollywood movie be 3.5, 4 hours. But I'm just saying for a film that the whole time is just about like car chases and crazy smashing up, 2.5 hours is long. Franchise is like over the top. Like remember when the 2000 Charlie's Angels was all campy and having a blast and not taking anything seriously and just having fun. Namaste. The Fast and Furious franchise is one of the few franchises that can compete with Marvel and DC. And it has. How much money Vin Diesel got rich making that? It's a big one, and people they're like dedicated. Can you do a reaction to video? Didn't I just do that one? I feel like I did that one today. Look, Terrence, I'm with you on the Tom Cruise. He keeps coming back. I don't know how to get rid of him. I don't know why. I feel like that's the real Tom Cruise. He's got some kind of Scientology powers that he keeps coming back into this chat. Still think the first Wonder Woman best female leading super 100. Ronnie, I'm with you on that. I'm with you, movie. No Man's. I'm with you. I'm with you on that, Ronnie. That's one of the. I can't even think of a better one. It's sad I'm not at all Marvel fan. What? DC? Are you any superheroes? Rodney said, like when rewatching Endgame scene, I hate is the former scene. Good to know about the Soul Stone, but how to get? Yeah, no. Uh-oh, I lost my spot. Oh, I'm far behind. How did I get already this far behind? I'm really this far behind on this? All right, let me catch up. And I just was going to come in here for a little bit, and I'm already. Yeah, the Tom Cruise. Let's see. Field Captain Marvel is a boring character. Her comics are terrible. I've read some of them too. She's only interesting when she's surrounded by. I feel ya. No, I'm with you. I'm with you, Terrence. Vlogs. No, she has not done the Rakshishi one. She had done. Oh, I did. Oh, I see what you're saying. I did that one today though. The Mahabharat one. See, Tom. Is he still? I don't know how remove. I don't know how to get rid of Tom Cruise. I think that's what the world has said. Not just in my chat, in the world. How do we get rid of Tom Cruise? Rusty guys, where are you from? Oh my gosh, rewatching Captain Marvel. Best part is Cat. Young Nick Fury. Now Nick Fury was probably the best part in that. I just hated the film like the video. I'm with you on that. Try to react to that. Amanda, when I visit you, I'm gonna show up like the Terminator, take the clothes from one of your neighbors. Oh, man, do you want something bizarre? We have Wild Walrus found his way in the UK. That is bizarre. It's good to you too, Terrence. You leaving? Take Tom Cruise with you. Take Tom Cruise with you if you're leaving. I'm still waiting on the official trailer for Chucky. And didn't they promise us like a Superman or Spider-Man trailer soon? Like that was weeks ago. Everybody's like, oh, it's going to come, a new one. Never came. I'm still waiting on that too. Halloween Kills is going to be amazing. I don't know. You know, I don't like these scary movies. Saw your reaction to the Spiral clip. My friends were planning to see it. And after the first clip, God, that was horrible, Rodney. That was horrible, that Spiral. I don't like any of those Saw movies, though. It's even scary, but then they got to get gory and gross with it, too. And it makes you cringe. Oh, no, no, no. No. From Moon to they have ice cream there and bunny. Actually, yeah, it's 3 a.m. in India. I think Chucky TV series be sci-fi. True, if they had one to be sci-fi. I did. I lost my spot again. That's how far behind. I'm trying to go fast because I gotta go cook dinner. I lost it. Where am I at? Oh, right here. Demon Smoke. There. I'm glad to see. F9 is long. I was part of that movie in my mind. I liked Riot too. I love a lot of the animated stuff on Disney. You can't not love that. Does Fast 9 explain how Han is back alive? You'll see. He's the Tokyo Drift guy, right? I forget names. But yes, like they discuss that scenario. That's why I said I feel like it's long because they have a lot of explaining to do on some stuff. They have, so that you get into some backstory, especially with this character that comes along that's Dom's brother, and you're like, what? 8 movies we haven't heard about this brother, so then they have to do a lot of backstory with that. So I feel like that's part of why it's long. I still feel like they could have cut like at least it's 2 hours and 25 minutes. At least like 25 minutes. They could have, and it still could have been good. I love Charlize Theron in it too. Oh, she's such a good villain. She is like, I don't know if it's because of her beauty, but she's such a good villain. All right, let me catch up because Tejas is here. Tejas probably like, what? It's late there, isn't it, Tejas? What time is it by you? Everybody's saying it's 3 a.m. over there. Tejas don't sleep anywhere. Tejas don't sleep either. Vin Diesel is crazy rich. I bet the last few made over $1 billion. That franchise is on. It's crazy how that, because I remember I was all into the first one, but how it's like progressed, right? Because the first one was just fast driving and them stealing like DVDs and selling, and it's progressed then to like a spy type movies and espionage. It's weird how it's progressed, but they've made it work and kept it good, you know. It's time. Oh look, Tom Cruise is bad. Are you ready? He won't go away. I can't get rid of Tom Cruise. That's what's her name? The Suri's mom, Katie. What was it? Take Katie, not Perry. That's what she said. What was the girl, Katie, that was married to Tom Cruise? Big hand for you replying to each comment. Thank you, you're the best. Thank you. At 3 a.m., I'm not feeling like sleep. What a surprise. Block Rodney Dollar. What? No, Tom. I can't get rid of him. I don't know what it is. DC, baby. Hey, thanks for playing, but you did that. Yes, I never did that one. You're right. Are they the same? Well, just like different actresses and stuff. I've never even heard of this Radha. That's another serial? This is, the more I get into it, the more I'm like, there's so much to it. I don't know, and I need to know. Now you're going to get me in another serial, and I already planned on binging the other one all weekend and probably only get a little piece of it. Because how many series is it on it? Probably hours of stuff. Only Spider-Man. Is Jason going to return to YouTube? We're meant to, unfortunately, feel, I don't know even who that is. Sometimes in life, gotta watch horror. No! Terrence, stop trying to force those horror movies on me. You know I don't like them. I feel like I'm almost caught up. What did he said he's gonna protect me from the bad dreams, Terrence? That's why I like horror stuff. Like that'll get in your mind, and then you're gonna dream about it and have horror like dreams. I've been watching on Paramount Plus. It's on Paramount Plus. This show is called Evil. It's about like the deep, like I didn't think it's evil, but then I started watching. I was like, oh, it's kind of like a detective movie. But now, then they got into like the demon stuff and in the dreams, and had to turn it off. Had to turn it off because I was looking for anything on Paramount Plus that wasn't a reboot. That's what it was. I'm a DC fan more than Marvel fan. I know my comics for DC. Ronnie said. That's how Terrence is. Terrence like he knows his comics for both, but I think, don't you prefer the DC, Terrence? Stay 10 more hours. I can't cook. Almost burned down my house. I'm more anime fan. That's my daughter. She loves her anime. Bella! I wanted to show you the shirt she has on today. If you recognize it. Man, I love Marvel, but I'm bigger DC fan. See, I knew it. I called it. I told it. Do you react to Tamil songs? I have. Gonna go, Amanda. Take care. Bye, Ronnie. Ronnie is one of the most grossing television series after. See, in the same production house. All right, I'm gonna have to check that one out. This is just so much. This is so much. The more you get into it, then you just see all that you don't know about it. It just adds up. Want to get some sleep. Bye. Go get some sleep. I'm new here. I just found your channel. Hi, Casper. Well, welcome. I can't wait for Riot up here. The Disney parks. Oh, that's true. The pandemic. Because I didn't see Riot. Like, I went to Disney a couple weeks ago. They didn't have any characters out. So, yeah. Hello, Casper. Nice to meet you. Uh-oh. Do we got another? I'm going to have to. There's a lot of spammers on it this time of day. I've noticed this. I've noticed that this time, I don't see this many spammers when I have when I come on in the morning on a Wednesday. There ain't this many spammers. Where am I at? Only. All right, no, can't wait to hear. That's my spot blocking that guy. He had a lot of spam. All right. Apparently, there's going to be a Snow White. Oh, I saw that. I saw that trending on Twitter. Reboots everything. They can't come up with nothing new. They got to reboot everything or make it a live action. Halloween Kills. No, Rishi, did you see? I did a reaction to that. It's horrible. Don't watch it. Horror is great. Demon Smoke loves the horror. Man, I watched the first Fast and Furious film when I was in middle school. I'm 32. The franchise is still going with 9 films spinoff. And then they have a 10 coming, but didn't they even say 11? They're going to keep on going. Vin Diesel's making his money. He's making his money. Can't wait to hear the Marvel intro and see Black Widow title. I know, Rodney. The only horror film I ever saw was The Grudge. I don't know if I've seen it, but I can't. That name sounds familiar. It's a newer one, isn't it? Amanda, bad dreams are not real. You'll be fine when you wake up. But not when I'm sleeping and I wake up in the sweats, and I don't want that kind of bad karma in my head. That's why I like scared. I'm like, you don't need that kind of bad juju on you. Should make another YouTube channel dedicated to horror. No, why? Demon, why? Why y'all want to torture me? I don't know why y'all like torturing me. I think you should start from, okay, then Krishna, am I right? There is Ramen animated movie on YouTube in English. Oh, I don't have my pen. I need to stop showing. I wasn't even going to stay long. I was like, I'm bored. And I'm on right here an hour. And I'm like, I bet nobody's around hardly, but I'm bored. Let me just go say hi because I've missed so much being on and talking to everybody because I was gone for like 3 weeks. And then I'm shocked everybody's on. And Perry's here now? What's your daughter's favorite anime? Bella! I'm going to call her. Bella! Well, I'm not an anime per se. I've seen a fair amount anime, enjoyed it. Your daughter, oh wait, they have questions for you. Amanda, your daughter doesn't like Dragon Ball Z. No, you don't like Dragon Ball Z though. I want them to show you the shirt you got on. You on camera? You don't have to be, she don't like being on camera. Can't you just show the shirt and not be on camera? Like, come over here slowly. Come over here. I just wanted to show the shirt because I thought, like, if you recognize the shirt, come here. Don't have your face, just come here. Walk right here. Show them. You see? Can they even see the?
No, I can't.
All right there. Do you know who that is? That anime? Okay, you can. She does not like being on camera. What is your favorite anime? They was asking. Well, who is that anime character?
Well, it's a Vocaloid. It's like music.
Oh, it's music. It's
Miku.
But you don't have a favorite aunt. You can't name like a couple. Listen, she's serious about her anime too. This ain't no like Avatar. Like when I say anime, she is like hardcore.
I just really like Genshin Impact.
She likes. Wait, but that's a game. She has been into that. This new game, Genshin Impact. But like an anime series, what is the one you made me watch?
Promise Neverland.
Promise Neverland. Like she likes like scary ones too. You like, right? You don't like the cutesy ones either.
I do.
Oh, you do? Like what? She likes them all, she said. But not Dragon Ball Z? She said, look, she's with you, Tara. She's like, Dragon Ball Z? No. Weird. What's your favorite Fast and the Furious movie? I like the Tokyo Drift one. I like that one a lot. But that was why I like this one a lot too, because it brought on how to sleep. I never had a problem with sleeping. That's always one thing. My husband, though, Greg, he'll like lay there forever. And he gets mad at me because I'll just lay my head on the pillow and I'm out. From Marvel, I do like the first generation of Spider-Man and the other Marvel characters like Ghost Rider, Hulk, X-Men franchise, Venom. Amanda's going to insert a big thumbnail like, come with something new, please. That's true. I think the reason why, I lost it. I think the reason why Hollywood became political is when that fool became president, which we shouldn't name. That's like naming that other the Voldemort or whatever you called him. Fast and Furious 1 and 2, Fate 6 and 9. Oh, look, the Monkey King, he was answering. Hello, my favorite auntie's channel. Hi, Siyaj. You should react to Drag Race on America's Next Top Model or watch Miss Universe. I don't have to see this Drag Race. I used to always watch America's Next Top Model. Fierce, you gotta be fierce. And I used to always watch with the Tara Banks. I'm gonna say dream about me, but then your husband might get upset. Just dream about I'm not dreaming about Michael Myers. I saw watching the Murder and Murder 2 horror movie. You and I can joke about things, of course. That's why I like to mess with Terrence. We always joke. My trip was good, Perry. Thank you. Yeah, animated movie on Rama's English ramen. You should watch it. Bella, just like me. She doesn't like, oh no, like, and whatever I had like videos of her in, even when younger, she wanted me to, which of course, she was like, can you delete these? I was like, sure, if you don't want to be in, if you feel uncomfortable and you were in them, like I went back and deleted some because she don't like being on camera. Although next week she's going to this acting thing, where to try out for a play and be on stage on a play. I'm like, you don't like being on camera, but you want to be on stage? I didn't get that. We'll see how it does. We'll see. More Mahali Kali story. I know. I haven't reacted to that in a while because I got all into this do I say that right? Habit. It's hard that's a hard word to say. Like, she doesn't like Dragon Ball Z. That is not. Oh, wait, your daughter doesn't like Dragon Ball Z? That is not okay. My heart damage. How could she? Oh, you do like Dragon Ball Z? Oh, yeah, she doesn't. I don't like it either because my nephew loves it. You know, Aiden that's usually here, he likes it. And he turns it on. I'm like, oh. But he likes Avatar more, the Airbender. Also, like same Bella Canty just said. I love a camera. In a like, even if someone had a camera take a picture, I'm like, I always did. I was always ready. I was like, oh, or jumped in it, photo. Like I did the photobomb before it was like a thing. I feel like I made the photobomb a trend. You say you got to watch every episode. I'm a tell her, but she was like, when I said you like Dragon Ball, she was like, I don't think you're going to change her mind. She is. Listen, she's the anime connoisseur. She has her feelings about anime. You saw her shirt. I never heard of that character ever. And they don't even, that's just a music anime character, not even a TV series. Death Note. It was my favorite anime. Have you seen Dragon Ball? I can't watch those. I can't. I'm playing PUBG. I never even haven't even played that before. Tell your daughter my heart is damaged because you were serious about some Dragon Ball Z. Do you know how popular? I do, because my nephew's all into it. That was huge when I was a kid and still a big thing. Oh, I know it still is. Like my nephew, who's 7, he watches it. Yeah, I would love to hear your review on Top Model and Drag Race. Work it, Smize. Oh yeah, the Smize. Smize with your eyes. Gotta be fierce. That was I used to watch that all the time, the Top Model. But I've never seen this Drag Race or Work It or and Drag Race. Is that like a show, Drag Race? I've never even heard of this. Paramount Plus, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, also read to I know the real Krishna is that the, I haven't even pulled up the little Krishna animated series. I have it on there. I promise I will do that one. Because a lot of people have been asking. Amanda, your daughter seems nice, but not like a drug. Pure sin. Her and Terrence gonna have it out. They should have a debate on why Dragon Ball Z is good or not. When you say Bella, I kept thinking of Twilight. It's still a big crime that Enchanted or A House of Mouse isn't on Disney Plus. When I was pregnant with Bella, that movie was coming out, Twilight. I had never read the books, and when someone asked me my name, that's how I found out about the Twilight. Was because they were like, "Oh, what's your name?" I was like, "Oh, it was Isabella." I was like, "Call Bella for short," and they were like, "Oh, because of the Twilight," and I was like, "No," and that's how I even found out about Twilight. It was right when that first movie was about to come out, but she's not named after that. It's still a big crime that enchant. Oh, I read that. Yeah, Perry. Dragon Ball. Last summer during my, y'all gonna fight about the Dragon Ball Z? Talked about it 10 hours about Dragon Ball. She'll end up liking it. You hear him saying RuPaul? Oh, that's what it is. The RuPaul drag race. I've seen it. I never watched it, but I've seen that it was on there. Come to Sky. Nowhere near as Dragon Ball Z. Miss me with that. Drag Race is on Paramount Plus. Only thing is man dressing up like, oh yeah, like it's the RuPaul. I'm just playing about it's cool, but I do love it. I could tell. July 7th, your birthday. It's Wednesday. Oh, I get to sing you happy birthday live on your birthday, Teachers. I hope you can make it. I'm sure you'll be doing lots of stuff though for your birthday. But even if you're here or not, I'm gonna sing your birthday song so you can go back and watch it. All right, for real, I gotta go. It's like 5 o'clock here. Greg will be home soon. I promise I'll do some cooking and stuff. And then I almost burned the house down because I forgot I had water boiling on the stove. I gotta go cook. Oh wait, Perry said something. Yeah, I just want to let you know that my girl Emily Clark, who will be in the Marvelous Secret Invasion TV series, made her own called Mother of Madness comes out. Oh, that sounds like even the title sounds pretty good. Watch Miss Universe Steve Harvey messing up. Oh, I seen that live. If they can make a dragon, he's still going. Terrence has got some Dragon Ball Z on his mind. Him and Bella's got you and Bella need to have a chat. At least Tom Cruise didn't return. That's true. That's true. We finally got rid of Tom Cruise. Finally. Well, thank you all for coming and chat with me. I was just gonna play. I was like, I'm bored. Friday. Let's just go see what everybody's doing. And then look, it ends up over an hour later. I really missed y'all though. That's what it comes down to too. I've been gone too long. And I got to see people I don't usually see on a Wednesday. Demon Smokes here. Terrence I don't get to see much. Rodney Dollars here. Like all these people I hardly get to see on because I think y'all might be sleeping still when I come on Wednesday mornings. I got to see today, so it was worth it. It was. I'm glad I got to see everybody. Bella will like me because, oh, that's true. She will. She will. Unruly, the Tom Cruise came and another spammer came. I'm a nice young man. That was Tom Cruise did bring some entertainment. He did. Why did I still can't think of the girl's name though? Kate Hudson. No, that ain't Kate Hudson. What's her? All right, I can't. I gotta go. I gotta go cook. Greg's gonna get mad at me. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Have a great weekend. Mwah. Be safe. Take care of each other. Be nice and have fun and relaxing time. See you later, guys. Bye.